Hi, I'm Denise Fitzpatrick, a fighter for civil rights and an advocate who is very much against illegal housing discrimination. I am always trying to find people who are against it as much as I am, and who will collaborate with me as I stand up and defend the rights of the lowly and the poor. I was thinking about the words from Bloomberg, and I've said it many times on my videos before, when he said, never be afraid to say what you think or know is right, no matter how unpopular it may be, especially when it defends the rights of others. And as well, I've said before that Martin Luther King Jr., he said, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. And not long ago, I was asked what my feelings are about Candace Owens. I think about how great it would be and what a benefit she could be to helping the lowly and the poor in regards to the civil rights violations of housing discrimination that is illegal. What a help she could be if she was speaking about the right things, if she was pushing for something right. I think that her voice would be I mean, it's powerful. I would love the work she's doing if she was talking about helping people be treated right in regards to housing discrimination, and the who she's for is not for fair treatment in housing discrimination. After all, Ben Carson, the HUD secretary, and the President Trump, they have tried to dismantle the Fair Housing Act to a point where it would be more difficult for people to prove illegal housing discrimination. If she supported fair treatment, she would have an A plus in my book. Not that my book matters, but my book is to help others, not try to get Black people to move to the Republican Party and all of that. The Black Lexic movement, or whatever that she is the founder of, was to, I don't think it's been very successful, but it's been to encourage Black people, something about to get off of the plantation and join the Republican Party. Yet the Republican Party, I'm not into the political, Republican, all that stuff. I am just standing for the right thing in regards to civil rights. And of course, I'm against all civil rights violations. And I've said many times before, mainly illegal housing discrimination, which is a civil rights violation when constituted, when proven, it constitutes a civil rights violation. When it's proven in the case of illegal housing discrimination, as ours was, and it constitutes civil rights violations. I So my thing about Candace Owens is that I think that to know how to be heard as she has done, and to get her feelings before the world, and to be she could be a good speaker. If you don't listen to her very well, she sounds like she is. But if you really listen to what she's saying, and if you know anything about whatever her subject is that she's talking about, if you listen and you know something, then you'll realize that she does not know much of what she's talking about. Even though, no, I mean, I think about the amount of people that support her, But somebody's going to support you out here in this wicked times we're living in, no matter what you're talking about, no matter how you're acting. You could be the big killer in the world. If you're getting on there and you're talking a bunch of craziness, a whole bunch of people are going to agree with you. A bunch of the crazy people. And since there's so many of them out here, then if you're talking sensible, you're going to have some people agree with you because there's some sensible people out here. So whatever you are, whatever you're talking about, you're going to have some supporters. And of course, well, she's got a lot of supporters. She's got a lot of people that are against what she's talking about. I personally do not hate Candace Owens or anyone else. But, and I would, if she knew something about the Fair Housing Act and she was really for fair treatment, then she could be really good because she knows how to get her voice going. She knows how to be heard. But she's being heard now. But in my field and the other people's field that don't support her, she don't know what she's talking about. She talks about the foolishness. It isn't about a title of a political party. No way. Whether you're Republican, conservative, economic, whatever. It is not about that. It isn't about, and if you know anything about the Bible, and if you're a believer in the word, you know it ain't about that. Nowhere. As a matter of fact, the Bible speaks about against the political system. And if you understand anything about Revelation, you'll know that's the mark of the wild beast and the image of the wild beast. But you have to understand Revelation to really know that the political system is the mark of the wild beast. So all of this encouraging of political and all that, that is not what it's really about. And many don't know that. Because you got people from churches and ministers and a whole bunch of people talking about who they're voting for and promoting the voting and things like that. They don't know either what Revelation is talking about. And if they do know, they may as well not know because they are going against what Revelation is speaking about. But back to the thing about Candace Owens, I just wish that, I wish she was somebody that, again, that was collaborating with me and helping us stand up for the rights. I mean, she would be very good. It'd be like, wow. I listen to her sometimes, and I'm like, this chick has got the wrong message. If she was using her voice for the good and not to perpetuate hate and evil towards the people of color, she would have the right, the right, according to the Bible, she'd have the right voice too. So, person asked me what my opinion on that. That's it. It's so sad to me. And then it has those thing about her and Cardi B. I think it's Cardi B, a rapist, going back and forth with each other. And my words to Cardi is that don't even waste your time. I wouldn't quarrel with her. I'm not one who's going to do a bunch of quarreling anyway. It's just like when I get comments, if the comments are negative about what I'm saying, I very seldom get those type of comments. Every now and then somebody will say something, comment something stupid or evil, and I don't even entertain it. I don't even comment back. I only comment when I deem it to be worth my while, sensible. I'm not saying because you don't agree it's not sensible, but if I'm commenting about the Bible or something about that I know is right, and I know standing up for the rights of the lowly and poor is right, and if somebody comments against anything I'm saying about that, like that, then I'm not even gonna comment back. On Facebook, they're more likely will get blocked. But I'm not even gonna entertain when I know I'm right about when it comes about the Bible and helping somebody, and I get a negative comment, I don't mess with it. I'm like, each his own. Why would I waste my time? I'd be just as stupid as they are. I'd be as ignorant as they are. If every time you get an ignorant comment and you go to entertaining it, then I would be just as ignorant as the one making I just ignore it. Used to be I would say something like, "Have a good day. God loves, so do I." But now I just really I don't pay no attention. I don't pay no attention to it. So getting back to Candace before I go, um, I wish that she would or had a heart to stand up for the rights instead of promoting those who don't stand up for the rights. I mean, after all, uh, President Trump, he wouldn't even rent to black people. He violated the Fair Housing Act, and he said no vacancies for black people. And maybe someone who supports him would say he's changed, or I don't know what he's done. All I know is that I don't fool with it. But, yeah, I wish she was speaking the right thing. I wish she was using that strong voice for the good and not to perpetuate stigma and hate against the black communities. Have a good day. Thanks.